Take your breath away. Come see the natural beauty as truly diamonds. Feel the thunder of the culture falls, majestic and unique. Roraima Airways, we'll take you there.
Good evening, Guyana, and welcome to the first edition of the Roraima Hour for 2016. I'm Tremaine Jr., and with me tonight
It's Dylan Murray. We're happy to be in your homes. We hope you're having a good evening. Of course, we got all things to share with you. Of course, all things Roraima, but nonetheless, we have some very, very exciting news for you. We have some persons just sitting right before us, and they're going to be joining us in some conversations that will ensure that we give persons all the excitement of Wedding Expo and other things happening at Ogle International Airport.
That is right. A lot has happened since we last met. I know for our Christmas edition, we had the hardworking team of Roraima just showing you a bit about all about how our year went, but now we have so much to add. Roraima Airways just received their AMO certificate from the Guyana Civil Aviation Authority. The airways is now an approved maintenance organization, so we're very excited about that. We'll also be talking about the Wedding Expo and Race to the Altar 2016.
Yes, and if you're exciting about marriage, you have a business or so on, we're going to tell you how you can be able to be part of Wedding Expo 2016. But we have an exciting theme, and just let persons know that we have the official launch of Wedding Expo will be happening this Thursday. We'll talk more about that on the Roraima Hour. But right now we'll go to a commercial break, and when we come back we'll sit down, we'll talk about the AMO. What does that mean?
Approved Maintenance Organization. He'll tell you more about that.
Yes, right here on the Roraima Hour. See you right after this break.
Roraima Residency, a boutique hotel that offers personalized service, complimentary high-speed internet, and continental breakfast. Rooms are fully air-conditioned and equipped with modern amenities for your added convenience. A variety of sumptuous dishes are available at our in-house restaurant, along with tantalizing cocktails at the pool bar. Guests also enjoy discounted rates at our airport executive lounge, trips to Kiteshore Falls and Arrow Point Nature Resort. Roraima Residence Inn, the boutique lodging alternative.
Arrow Point Nature Resort. Back to Nature Resort.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water.
Been here before. Now here I am again.
'Cause tonight is the night that I'm feeling alright.
Stable and credible with 5 non-stop flights per week to New York. This is a dynamic international airways with affordable fares and superior service. Come on board a dynamic international airways. Book now. Call your travel agency or Roraima Juke Lodge on numbers 225-9648, 227-3807 or 231-7220 for non-stop flights to New York. Roraima Juke Lodge, the home of dynamic international airways.
lots happening at Ogle International Airport when it comes to Roraima Airways, and we're going to sit down right now. We're going to talk about it. But I hope you, as he said, you're having a great evening with your family. Do call a friend and tell a friend and say the Roraima Hour is on, because lots of information to share with you and lots of fun. We have our guest, and she's smiling. Monique, smiling there, ready to come on in a few. But right now on the couch, we have the director, one of the directors of Roraima Airways, Captain Jerry Gavaya Jr., and he's responsible for aviation in the company. And also we have Jason Farley. He's the maintenance supervisor at Ogle International Airport with Roraima Operations. So gentlemen, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, I hope you're having a good day. How did the day go for you?
Today was a busy day. Today we have a lot of things happening at Roraima, especially at Ogle. We actually received the actual certificate for our new aircraft today, which means that very shortly we're going to be doing a lot more publicizing on the new aircraft. It's bigger, it's faster, it has extra engines. There's a lot that this aircraft can offer, but I'm not going to take up too much of the time today on that aircraft. I'm sure we're going to speak about that later.
That's the Britain Norman Trilander.
The Trilander, exactly.
Yeah, good. I saw it. That's how we're going to probably show it later in the program. Actually, we're seeing it right at the back there, and the backdrop, the shot of that plane. Beautiful, beautiful.
Exactly. So, you know, over the Christmas period is one of our busiest periods at Roraima, not just throughout the company, but for Ogle as well. We have a lot of returning home Guyanese from the diaspora who are coming home. They want to see Kaitro Falls. They want to go and travel into the interior and learn about their country. So we've had a busy season over the Christmas, and it's only been busier over the last month when we were launching our AMO and we were getting the new aircraft, and we're expanding our fleet every day. So it's been a tough time, but I'm having a lot of fun doing it, and I can't wait to share it with you guys.
Yes, expanding the fleet. I like that. More reasons to fly.
Exactly.
More reason to fly. But Farley, I want to bring you here. Jason Farley, he's the maintenance supervisor. We want to bring in here with regards to the approved maintenance certificate, the AMO, and what does it mean for Roraima operations?
Well, approved maintenance certification is something good for a company. It represents an expansion and it gives direction of where we're heading. It allows us to conduct our own maintenance on our own aircraft and also to external customers. So it's a new opportunity. It's an exciting time for Roraima Airways, and we look forward to effecting quality maintenance, safe maintenance, and it is just a new opportunity.
Yes, great. And Jerry, you want
Yeah, so basically, over the last 20 years, you know, we've contracted our maintenance. However, as our fleet has grown, we've noticed the need that due to our schedule, especially because we do a lot of the night medevacs and so on, our planes fly at unconventional hours. So we need an unconventional maintenance schedule. And one of the easiest ways to do that, especially as our fleet is growing, is to set up your own maintenance. So the quality of maintenance that we've had over the last 23 years has been fantastic. It's world class. But fortunately for us, I guess, you know, the company has expanded its fleet, and due to our medevacs preparedness and readiness, we have to have our own maintenance to stay on the ready.
System. So we talked about, Farley, you mentioned about Roraima not only be able to do their own maintenance of their aircraft, but also for others. How's the response been with Roraima receiving their AMO?
Well, the response has been very positive and well received. It's a new challenge for us, and we just after achieving our certification, we set out to have the best team that can effect the sort of maintenance that we want. And we have a team now, and we're confident that we're able to do so. And so it's something that we look forward to doing.
Great. And just to mention, to bring us here, because I know you guys are, you know, you're pilots. Actually, pilot. We have a pilot, very experienced pilot, and you're in the aviation dealing with planes and maintenance. We had reports that Guyanese haven't been able to do so well when it comes to aviation, reach to the level, the world-class level. What more do we need to do, if I can bring this into you, Jerry, to be able to reach that level of what you call the first class?
What I would say is that the aviation that we do here in Guyana is world class. I mean, to operate into our environment, the jungle, without all the aids that they may have overseas, our pilots and our engineers, Farley is actually a very experienced engineer. He was with the Army for many years, and now he's working with Roraima. But he is just one of many people, just like myself, who are part of a bigger fraternity of aviation professionals. And the aviation in Guyana is world class. And these are the kind of things that, for example, NATA, Roraima Airways, is part of NATA. And Farley, for example, is part of the subgroup of the engineers of NATA, and I'm part of the pilots subgroup. And these are some of the topics that we talk about on a regular basis. So through Roraima and NATA, we're just taking aviation to a whole new level. But as it stands right now, world class.
World class, good. And Roraima is definitely adding to the even more quality to the fraternity since you've become a AMO certified kind of thing.
Exactly. So, you know, we, Jason and I, we spent a lot of time putting it together, along with Captain Larry Barkley. You know, we sat together from the get-go, but now we have a fantastic team of about 11 or 12 qualified engineers and technicians who are going to be offering joining that fraternity of world-class service providers in the aviation business. And here in Guyana, the response that we've gotten from people is you know, very enthusiastic, and basically they're just asking us, when are we going to take the first contract?
All right, good. Well, congratulations as you continue to move with Roraima and Ogle operations in the aviation. And as to, you know, borrow the words of the director of the civil aviation, she said that, you know, she not only congratulates Roraima, but she knows that you will give the quality service that is needed to make aviation in Guyana even better.
Certainly.
Absolutely.
Right. Well, thank you, gentlemen, for being here. And right now, we're going to go to a very, very important shot. I want to say, to give the credit to the New World Studio. They did a drone shot of Georgetown, because Georgetown is moved ways. We're getting back into the garden city status again. So we want to be able to take a look at it. And I hope you do enjoy this particular overshot of Georgetown, the beautiful city of Georgetown. You're watching the Roraima Hour. Right after that, we'll sit down with the exhibitor.
As you know, Wedding Expo is just around the corner. For this year, it's going to be April 1st to the 3rd. You know, that's where all the couples go, potential bride and groom, to get ideas about what they might want in their wedding. It's our 8th year into the Roraima Wedding Expo and the 4th year into Race to the Altar. With me, I have Miss Monique Hall-Boyan, and she's with Monique's Amazing Events, and she's going to be telling us about her experience at the Roraima Wedding Expo. Monique?
Hi, good night, everyone. My experience was a very good experience because to say was my first year and to won Best Boot was a great experience. I thank Roraima for giving me that opportunity to showcase my creativity and my services that I had to offer and my brand also. So I would definitely, tell a person the experience was worth the while.
Well, you heard that. So, Monique, tell us, what do you offer a young bride and the bride and groom for their wedding and the services that goes with it?
Okay. Well, I not only do weddings, but I do events, social events in the whole. But I offer brides and grooms a unique decor. I like to be different. I like to create my own little centerpieces. I like to create my own little backdrops, different from the rest. Not the usual cloth and the usual things that you would see around. I try to be different and unique. So that's what I offer them, a unique wedding.
Oh, what would you say was your the most interesting experience working with us last year and winning Best Boot?
Well, winning Best Boot, it definitely put me out there. More persons know my brand now. More persons know who's Monique now. I also gained clienteles, and what was very good about the exhibition is that I met new vendors, I met new friends in terms of cake decorators, other decorators like myself. So in an event that I needed something to be done and I probably couldn't have done it, I would have called them. And I gained friends from the Wedding Expo. And also I met new clientele. So that was one of the good experience about Wedding Expo.
So I know a lot of young brides-to-be out there would be thinking, oh, I can plan my wedding myself. I can do it all. But as a professional planner, tell me, why do you think someone should go with a professional touch as opposed to trying it out for themselves? How would you encourage them to hire a planner?
I will encourage them to hire a planner because, one, per se, we know the vendors. We know who does what. We know where has what. And for the bride to be concentrating on all that would be too much. Because remember, on that day, you want to look flawless. You want to look, like a bride should. So leave the worrying and the stress to the planners. Let us go about it running around, calling up this body, that body. So I think you definitely need a planner because, one, we would know what's trending, and we'll be able to advise you, where to cut the corners, what to substitute, and stuff like that. Okay. So at least you will be able to get a good or beautiful wedding for your budget.
Okay, so Monique, in case you didn't hear it, she won the Best Boot for last year. And I know she's going to be vying for that crown again this year. Do you have anything special in store to gauge it to a second crown? Yes, I do, but I'll keep that as a secret. But I also have a lot of offers I'll be giving away. I have some promotional offers and some giveaways also. So I know what I'm about, and when you come down, you'll see. Did you hear that, Guyana? Don't forget, it's going to be the Wedding Expo from the 1st to the 3rd of April. Monique has lots in store for you, things to be won, things to be seen. In case you have no idea you're planning on doing your wedding yourself, come down on the 1st to the 3rd, and you might be able to see something different, something you like. If you're interested in coming on board as an exhibitor, Monique's second year with us, she came back because she had a wonderful experience. Monique, how would you encourage an exhibitor to come on board if they still have some doubts about why they should sign up for Wedding Expo? Okay, if you're a small business owner and you're into the wedding field, I encourage you to come down. One, you'll be able to convey your brand to people. Two, you'll be able to meet clienteles one-on-one. You'll also be able to meet new vendors because we cannot do everything on our own. We need other people to be there to back us. So when you come, you'll get an experience to see how other people, do their stuff. If you need somebody that's professional in an area that you mightn't be, you'll gain a friend there. You'll be able to show your creativity, what your product is about or what your brand is about. And people will definitely get to know who you are. Okay, so Monique, if someone is listening and they might not be here for a Wedding Expo, tell them about your contact number or the address if you have one for your business so they can get on to you. Okay, well, presently I work from home, which is in Diamond, but my telephone numbers are 216-3073, that's the land number, and my cell phone numbers are
642-3748 and 676-2876. You can also visit me on Facebook. I have a page. Also, you can email me on bunny_mun@yahoo.com. Okay. If there's any questions or anything you would want to ask me or so, you can make contact with me via those mediums.
Okay, well, I hope you're paying attention. If you want to give us a call to find out more about Monique's services, or you're a potential exhibitor thinking about coming on board, give us a call on 231-7220 or 225-9648. There's also a Wedding Expo page. I'm going to tell you more about that a little later on into the show. So just give us a call. Check us out online. Thank you so much, Monique, for coming on board. And I just want to say thank you so much to Kings and all the other exhibitors who have confirmed. They're with us every year, giving us wonderful and amazing offers. We're going to be coming back with Race to the Altar. We're going to be telling you more about the reality show. And in case you missed our previous guest, that was the Ogle Operations team. They were telling you about Roraima Airways operation, as well as our AMO certification from the GCAA. So we're going to take a little break now, and when we get back, there's lots more in store.
Roraima Residency, a boutique hotel that offers personalized service, complimentary high-speed internet, and continental breakfast. Rooms are fully air-conditioned and equipped with modern amenities for your added convenience. A variety of sumptuous dishes are available at our in-house restaurant, along with tantalizing cocktails at the pool bar. Guests also enjoy discounted rates at our airport executive lounge, trips to Kiteshore Falls and Arrow Point Nature Resort. Roraima Residence Inn, the boutique lodging alternative.
Point Nature Resort. Back to Nature Resort.
And credible with 5 non-stop flights per week to New York. This is a dynamic international airways with affordable fares and superior service. Come on board a dynamic international airways. Book now. Call your travel agency or Roraima Juke Lodge on numbers 225-9648, 227-3807 or 231-7220 for non-stop flights to New York. Roraima Juke Lodge, the home of dynamic international airways.
Not a thing that I
Race to the altar is definitely on. I think I'm a little taller, right? So, yeah. Race to the altar is definitely on, and I'm grateful that Monique was able to give her testimony as to what her experience at the Wedding Expo. But let's talk a little about Race to the altar, because I'm excited because I did a preview of the couples with the past couples for Race to the Altar, and I'm telling you, I'm just like sitting there and the experience, it's amazing that a person's life, just a moment or just an event can really transform them into making something beautiful. Yeah.
And just in case you're wondering, what is this Race to the Altar? Well, it's something I can't apply for, but let me tell you about it. If you and your fiance, you've been together for a while, you're very serious about getting married, and you're ready for the next step, then apply today to the Roraima Race to the Altar 2016 competition. What it is we give you a $3 million wedding absolutely free. You get your rings from Kings, designer dresses, suits, professional makeup, decor, wedding planner, every single thing you can think about that you'll need in your dream wedding, absolutely free. If you want to know more about it, you can check out our Wedding Expo page, Wedding Expo on Facebook. You can also check out Roraima Airways page on Facebook. If you're on Instagram, use hashtag Roraima Airways. You'll see the flyer there. It's packed with information. The application form can be downloaded. You can also come down to the Roraima Duke Lodge in Duke Street, Kingston, 231-7220, or the Roraima Residence Inn in Eping Avenue, Bel Air, 225-9648. Give us a call. Apply today. Application deadline February 4th.
Yeah, but Jerry, you've been part of you've seen Race to the Altar for the last. This is actually, it's going to be launched on Thursday. It's the 8th edition of Wedding Expo rather, and we have the 4th edition of Race to the Altar. What has it been over the years? What is it like? What is your experience being part of the planning?
It's well, Wedding Expo in short is always, for lack of a better word, a very dynamic process, in the sense that so many things are happening, but especially this Race to the Altar is one of my favorite events, in the sense that you have these